Picture this, a quiet suburban street, rows of tidy houses, white picket fences. But at the end of the lane, there's one house that doesn't belong. It's old, crooked, covered in peeling paint, and it's been abandoned for decades. Or so everyone thought. That was until the noises began. It started with a thump, a low, echoing thump late at night that woke Sammy from his dreams of heroic adventures. Then his little sister Jenny heard scratching noises, like nails clawing against wood, whenever she passed the sidewalk near the house, and the weird sounds didn't stop there. A group of their friends, Jack the Jokester, Mia the Bookworm, and Dave the Skeptic, started noticing things too. Whispers in the wind that weren't there before, lights flickering in the upper windows, and strangest of all, the sound of laughter, deep, unsettling laughter, echoing from a house that's supposed to be empty. It didn't take long for the kids to make a plan. After all, wasn't this the kind of adventure every group of neighborhood friends dreamed of? Armed with flashlights, walkie-talkies, and a hastily scribbled ghost hunting guide from Mia's favorite paranormal books, they dubbed themselves the Noisy Neighbor Ghostbusters and gathered outside the spooky house just as the sun dipped below the horizon. The air was thick with the smell of damp wood as they pushed open the creaky iron gate and stepped into the overgrown garden. Jack tried to lighten the mood with a joke, but even he couldn't hide how wide his eyes had grown. Sammy led the group up to the porch, every creak of the stairs beneath them making Jenny grip his arm tighter. No reply, but the scraping sound returned, echoing from somewhere deep inside the house.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2.
Hello?
The Ghostbusters ventured inside, the wooden floors groaning beneath their sneakers. They followed the sounds up creaking stairs and into a dusty old attic. And there they found the source of the noise, though what they saw was nothing anyone expected. It wasn't a ghost, it wasn't a monster, it was a raccoon. Or rather, a raccoon family, a rowdy bunch of critters and knocking over furniture, scratching at the walls, and clearly having the time of their lives in their cozy new home. The kids burst out laughing, their big spooky adventure unraveling into a comedy scene. Even Dave, who'd insisted there weren't any ghosts to begin with, couldn't suppress a grin. But as they turned to leave, switching off the flashlight, Jenny swore she heard something, a whisper, soft, faint, like a voice calling her name. She spun around. The attic was empty except for the raccoon staring at her with wide, beady eyes. The kids decided it was just her imagination, but as they walked back down the street, the house cast a long shadow over them. Sammy glanced over his shoulder one last time. And there in the upstairs window, he could have sworn he saw a face. Not a raccoon, not a person, just a pale face staring out of the darkness. Was the house really haunted after all? None of them could be sure. But one thing was certain, the Noisy Neighbor Ghostbusters would be keeping a close eye on it from now on.